He'll try and run for this with Henry. Oh, big hole, left side. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they go to work on 1st and goal. A design run here with Jackson. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Ravens. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
To kick off for Baltimore.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Again, it's Henderson.
The 37-yard line.
And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. 3rd and long.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout to talk things over before 3rd down. Off the bootleg. Here's May. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
17 yards. That's good for a Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Working free downfield. It is Williams. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. May to throw again. That one complete to Hollins. And he will get into the end zone. Matt Hollins. Touchdown, Patriots.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a top ball game.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming in.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
On the option, they give it to Henry. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Forward. Yeah.
Jackson now. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Here's first and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Second and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down. Throwing Jackson. Out to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Now Jackson on fourth down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Fourth and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, and keeps this drive alive.
Forced to his right. He'll run again. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, New England.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The extra point is good. And the Pats move back to within one.
15, Patriots 14. Andy Borgales to kick off for New England.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Their own 20-yard line.
Hey, what's that? 30 feet. Crazy.
To throw on first down is May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Patriots first down.
May now on first and 10. Into space at the 45. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
3 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, Bo. Crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Williams in motion. May to throw on second down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 10.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
For the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Pats will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, That's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
It is 3rd and 10. Now Jackson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to have a Ravens 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
A gain of 30.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Real quick, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. 4th quarter underway, and here's Henry.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
DC, ready?
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Jackson gonna keep this a dive, but he's hit, and the ball's out. And the Patriots are gonna recover. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense, the quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back.
A big hole. Still on the move. Inside, and he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, New England. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This will be returned from the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. On 1st and 10, Jackson on the run to the right. Now, deep ball for Bateman. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. It's 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Now it's Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. Gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on that 4th and long. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
1st down, Ravens.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive back.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.